So today we're talking about this, which is right in front of my face, and this is the Fifine AM8PROT microphone. So if you want to learn all about it, you better stick around. So first off, I just want to say a big thank you to Fifine. They're one of the very few companies that reached out to me and given me some products to do reviews on, and I'm really surprised they did it because I'm a really small channel. Kind of struggled to get some reviews and some of the subscribers, and the guys, to be fair to them, have stuck with me, so a big thank you to Fifine. But just to let you know, all my comments and my thoughts on the microphone are solely my own. It's nothing that's been dictated by Fifine. So again, big thank you to the guys. It's really helped me. Finally reached my 1,000 subscribers, and hopefully I can start getting up a bit quicker now. I'll do my usual. We'll do an unboxing. I'll go over the features of the microphone, showing you some of the cool things about it. Don't need to do a sound test because, as you can see, I'm talking through the microphone just now, but at the very end I'll give you my thoughts on this absolutely fantastic little mic. Okay, on to the unboxing, and we can see we've got the usual purple branding that we've seen recently from the Fifine guys. Pictures in the front, some details on the sides, some more details on this side as well, and then round the back again we've got some further features which is listed, but it's a pretty plain, clean box. So inside the box we have a little booklet here, a little user guide, but we're not going to go through that just now, kind of hoping to cover everything in this video. So underneath this foam packing we should see all the contents of the box. So right away we've got this really nice looking monitor arm, looks like a decent build. We can see there's some branding, Fifine branding on it, and in here we can see the RGB lighting, which is a cracking touch just here, and on the other arm as well, the other part of the arm. Here we have the cable to power that RGB, which is a 1.5 meter long cable. On the end of the cable we have a USB type A connection, but that's actually an adapter piece from type C if you want to use that. But it's nice that they actually add that in, gives you the option of when you want to use. But it feels a well built arm, feels nice and rigid, it's not loose, that's what you want. Also in the box we have another cable, and this is the cable for the actual microphone itself. So USB type C, which plugs into the microphone, and then on the other end we can see that adapter again for the USB type A or the USB type C, and this cable is 2.5 meters long, so you can use this to hook it up to your PC or your PlayStation 4. This microphone is compatible with that. We've also got this really good looking clamp. When I say good looking, I mean just because of the size of it. It can clamp onto some hefty tables, nice and thick tables. I think my table's about 25mm thick, so it can take much thicker than that. And then finally we're onto the microphone. And I'm just going to check there's nothing under the box, nothing hidden. No, just the microphone. So a nice weight to the microphone just as you take it out of the box, it's good. And on this windscreen, it's like a little kitten, it's so soft, lovely and fluffy. You could clap that thing all night. Round the sides we've got Fifine logos. Down the bottom we've got the 5/8 female thread. Just go onto your monitor arms. At the front here we've got a control knob which also acts as a button, we can push that in. And then down the bottom here we've got a little audio monitor screen, and I'll show you that soon. And then here we've got 3 indicators lights which activate every time you press that button. Then here at the bottom of the microphone we have the connections. So here we have a 3.5mm audio jack for your headset or your your headphones, the RGB button, and then finally the type C, USB type C connection, and the XLR connection at the bottom as well. But back to that little wind muff, that is really nice, it's so soft. And underneath that we should see the dynamic cardioid type microphone, which has a top facing direction. So you need to speak into this end here for it to work as it should. But this housing here is metal as well, so it's just solid. It's really nice build. And that's the unboxing. Now onto the features. Just back to this little screen here at the front. You can see how it flashes anytime you tap the microphone, or if you speak into it, you'll get this feedback, this visual feedback, which I really like. And if you can press it as well, and it actually acts as a mute button, it goes red when it's muted. So if I zoom in a wee bit here, you'll also see these 3 indicator lights. So by pressing the rotary button, it changes it to microphone, and you can adjust the gain on the microphone here. And you can see that screen down the bottom as well, showing you the level. It's just a lovely feature, really like it. Press the button again, and this is for the output for your headphones or your headset. You can adjust the volume on that. And then finally, pressing that one more time is the mix between game chat and game audio and chat, I should say. So really nice. I love that little screen under there. Then at the back, we can see this button here for the RGB. So I'll just click these and see what options we've got. We've got a kind of slow breathing color morphing one here. It kind of looks the same again, just maybe a little bit quicker with the transition to the colours. And then we've got this one where it's the colour kind of wraps around as it's changing. And then we've got solid colours here, just by the looks of it. Green, another green, red. We've got a blue here, purple, and then white. And then this last press of the button, I think it's like a kind of audio reactive thing. So not only will the little screen at the front react to your voice, but this will too. So another nice feature. I'm back to the kaleidoscope, or the rainbow colour, and I think that's it. Yeah, that looks like we're just going over the same thing again. But there's other ways to control this, and we'll touch on that later on. If I just flick through these, get back to that rainbow effect. Yep, there we are, back to the rainbow. So if we just pan down here a wee bit, we can also see there's also an RGB button on the arm itself, and I love this. so cool looking. And this has pretty much all the same features as a microphone, the same styles, but there's a couple of little different ones. But you can see here all the solid colours, the typical greens, blues, whites. And then there's this, not quite sure what you would call that effect. We've got another effect here which we didn't have on the microphone. And back to the rainbow kind of chasing colours, Knight Rider style, by the looks of it. Breathing. So plenty of different options there. Really like it, I don't know why. It's just a nice addition, something you don't see in many of the other microphones, and it's nice of them to include it. So well done, Fifine. So another great thing about this microphone is it can actually be controlled all by software, and that is from their software called Genie, Fifine Genie. So if you just pop over to my second monitor here and I'll show you the website. So yeah, if you just Google Fifine Genie, you should come to this page, and then it's just a case of clicking this button here, letting it download and installing it. And as once you've got it installed, you should see a screen like this with your connected devices. And in here you'll see a list of everything that's connected. So I have the SC8 connected and the AM8 Pro. We'll cover the SC8 in another video. AM8 Pro, and you can see some of the things you can jump to. So we've got main mixer here, and it's just the same as the controls you've got on the actual microphone itself. You can do it through the software. You can change the volume between the game or your chat if you've got a headset plugged in, master volumes and so on, mic volumes, chat volumes, everything you can think of, you can control from here. We've also got this button up the top here, and if you just hover over it, it says it's a dedicated space for stream converters to set up and manage channels for you and your listeners. Now, I'm not a streamer, not quite sure what this means by clicking this thing on and off, or setting up channels or whatever, but I'm not going to bother with that. You can find that out yourself if you're a streamer. Onto the light control. Again, we can control the lights with the buttons on the microphone, but here we've got a lot more customization. You can see all the different effects down here. I've currently got it set on kaleidoscope, but there's tons you can do here, and there's even the options to create your own. You can change the effects speeds and so on, the opacity. There's all sorts of different settings you can do in here, so it's good to have all that customization. Onto the EQ, you can muck about with the EQs as well if you want to do that. And then hardware configuration as well. Again, you can do all this from the microphone itself. You can turn the lights on and off if you want to do that. You can turn the noise reduction on and off, or you can mute it if you want to do it through the software. And then at the very end here is voice changer. Now, I've not even tried doing this, so this will be interesting when I change these.
How it sounds when I'm talking through the microphone now, if you're actually hearing an elder talking. It's a monster sound if you're actually getting that bag. This will be interesting to hear this bag. It's all open new to me. We've got a robot here if you want to sound like a robot.
Megaphone effect here.
Baby, just a wee cute baby voice. I do like my Haribos.
Female. Finally,
Male. Now, I sound like a male anyway, so this will be interesting if it makes me sound even more manly. And that is the software.
Right, so hopefully I've covered all the features and stuff on the microphone. Just a couple of things to mention. When Fifine got in touch with me regarding reviewing this microphone, I was under the impression it was going to be the old one with the double dials on it, so it was a surprise to get this one. To be honest, I've never actually seen this one. And when you look online, it appears at the moment the only place you can buy it's direct from their website. I checked Amazon and so on in the UK here anyway, and I couldn't see it. So price wise, it's about $95 I think it's advertised for, so you can do the conversion to British pounds for that. So hopefully you'll see it appearing more on your typical sites like Amazon and so on. But yeah, I was really surprised, and it was a nice surprise to get something new from them. Things I love about it: the sound. You only need to listen to the sound just now. I usually use a little microphone from another company. Don't want to mention another company while I'm talking about somebody else. And that sounds good, and this microphone sounds just as good, if not better. I love the look of it. The RGB and stuff, if that's the kind of thing you're into, is really cool. And I love this little audio indicator, if you want to call it, at the top here where it shows you reacts as you're talking and stuff like that. I just think that's a really nice feature. Being able to mute it by just touching that little red bit at the top there, as we showed you earlier on, and just the controls of the microphone itself are just fantastic. Other things I should point out: the RGB will only work if you have this plugged in by USB. So for this whole entire video, just for the microphone, I am only using USB. I do have an XLR cable, and also do have an audio mixer, which again Fifine were good enough to send out to me, which is the SC8 audio mixer. So I'm going to do a video on that soon, and I'll have that hooked up with only the XLR, and we'll have a listen to see if we can notice any difference. But yeah, absolutely fantastic microphone. To me, Fifine just keep knocking it out of the park with some of their stuff. You could go to some of your other companies and pay easily 3 times the amount for this for a microphone, and would it sound any better? Probably not. I think it's great. And I think I've kind of covered everything. It is such a fantastic little mic. If you've got any comments or any thoughts, please leave them down below. As I mentioned, I will be back soon with another video on the SC8 audio mixer, and I'm kind of looking forward to that because that's the first time I've ever had an audio mixer, and it's got some cool little functions and features, so keep an eye out for that. And once again, thanks guys for tuning in, and hopefully I'll be back with something soon. See you later.